I am here with Miss Summer. She is around a 1.5 year old boxer who arrived to us just over a week ago. She was very excited, basically uncontrollable, lots of jumping, lots of franticness, always at the end of the leash, could not focus. So we've done a lot of work with her over the past week, and today was her first car ride to Home Depot. So after asking her to wait as I opened the door, give her permission to jump in the car, she was a little bit surprised to find out that the rules also apply inside the car. So when I asked her to go into a down, she was a little bit too distracted to do that. She was pacing around the back seat, looking out the windows. She's getting really excited that we were going on a car trip, and that's okay. Like, I want her to be happy and excited about these things, but I also can't have her wandering all around my car as I'm driving because it's a safety issue. So the best way to transport a dog is to have them calmly in a downstay in the back seat. So the way that I get her attention when she's not listening to me and I'm saying, "Summer, down," and she's completely blowing me off and looking out the window, and it's like, "Oh, the rules don't apply in the car," and I'm like, "Yes, they do." So if I tell her, "Summer, down," and she doesn't feel like listening to me and she's too distracted, I'm going to repeat that command with a tap on the e-collar. I'm at a level 10, and if that doesn't work, I'm just going to go up in increments of 5, or I'll just do a steady dial up. And so that lets her know, oh, the rules do apply inside the car, and yes, your dog can be calm and relaxed inside the car. You just have to set some rules and some boundaries and stay consistent and stick to them. So if any time Summer would pop up during our drive, I would just simply say no, click, and she goes back down. And this is what we get. She's practically falling asleep. Another major thing is if they pop up once you get to your destination, I would again put her back down, because you will struggle if you're trying to keep your dog calm. If they pop up when you park the car and start pacing and wondering where they are, the arousal scale is climbing and you're going to struggle wherever you're taking them. Okay, so my goal here is to keep her nice and calm and keep her focused on me. All right, so we're about to go inside the store. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay. In the parking lot, walking around Home Depot. Believe it or not, as calm as she was in the backseat of my car before I released her, as soon as I gave her the polite, calm okay to get out of my car, she immediately jumped back into that Summer, "Where are we? Oh my gosh." She was so excited. As soon as she got out of the car, it was like, people, car, leaves, we're outside. And there was no way we're going into Home Depot with her that distracted. So what do? We take 2 minutes, that's all it takes. So it doesn't need to be a lot of time, where we just start walking around the parking lot of Home Depot, and I will be changing directions often, and I call it tap and turn. So every time I turn, I say heel and I tap the remote collar. Just to give you an idea of how excited Summer was, I was up in the 30s. And so she was that excited and aroused. Any number below that, she doesn't even feel. So you really have to go as high on the collar as the dog tells you to. Okay, so if you find that they're not responding to a 10 or a 15, go up. And now I'm way back down. She's calm. She's not distracted by everything around her anymore. So you'll see me changing directions a lot. I've got Miss Summer at my side. Good girl. Heel. And now we're ready to go in the store.
A dog like Summer gets quite skittish around all these noises in here, so what we do is we put her in a downstay and we let her experience the noises and let her see that nothing around here is going to harm her. That helps build confidence. So a good way to think of it is, have you ever been overwhelmed by being in a new city or something like that, a new environment? I know I have. But the more you're there, day after day after day, week after week, month after month, it becomes kind of normal, blasé. So with a young pup who's a little nervous, like Summer, we want to get her out in as many outings as possible so that she can feel more comfortable See how she put her head down like that? She just put her head down, meaning she's feeling a little more comfortable. We've been here for probably about a half hour, so this is her first outing with us. We plan to do more downtown stuff and even restaurant stuff if we get a chance, just to give her more experience, because the more experience she gets being in new environments, the easier it becomes for her and the more confidence she builds.